Hello everybody and welcome to episode 44 of my Lizardman Let's Play. Now the invasion of Ulthuan is proceeding apace at the moment and we've still got a few little bits and pieces to clean up down the bottom here, but we're getting there now and we're beginning to pull everything together. The only place we really don't have much going on is Nagaron, where everything has confederated into two large powers, the Cult of Pleasure and Nagaron itself. However, I'm not overly worried about them because we are powerful enough and they've been being chipped at by various factions since the game started. Now we are pretty much in an end turn here, so I'm just going to be pushing for a little bit of admin while I am having a chat with you guys. But at the moment we are effectively just continuing to push forward to and up our income, just to get ourselves to the point where we can I may as well put one in that, you know, just so we can continue here. This army is just staying on protective duties in case the Citadel of Dusk does go to war with us. However, they are in a reasonable situation. We've got Fortress of Dawn over here as well, who can connect the geomantic web from the two sides. So let's throw one into food there. Let's have a look. We'll get him on Stegadon. Okay, and right, so we're going to march up and just finish off these guys. It's a very nice simple auto-resolve. We'll take the XP there. And then these guys are going to perform the invasion of the Southern Isles. You can start double timing it, and my Slan can move down to the coast. They will move together just in case they've got a bigger army there than I've seen. However, I'm not massively worried about that. And that's my end turn. So the dwarf factions are still very friendly with me, other than the little one, which I'm currently jumping up and down on the face of. However, other than that, they are relatively friendly. I have got the these guys, the Knights of Origo, have gone to war with me, foolishly. They've got 3 territories and they've gone to war with the most powerful faction in the game. So Lothan are managing to bring an army to bear up there against me, so I'm just going to dig in and wait for them to attack me. I think Lothan is effectively pulling its armies back now to try and get them out of my territory because well, they're being chased around by rather large armies, so they can't really hang around there. And we're going to start pushing into the Turtle Isles soon as well. So Hexlotl are still doing nicely up there. They are holding their they are holding off the worst of the advances from Nagaron, and they do have a bit of a high elf problem, but that's only one high elf army, so I don't think they're really suffering to do with that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a quick check of my victory for my domination victory goals, actually, because that's what I'm after here. I'm after a domination victory. I'm not going to sprawl over the entire map. While it's fun to do that sometimes, it does also get a little bit boring when you're trying to take every single territory. Especially at this point, I have won. I don't think there's really much can stop me. There's only minor setbacks. So we're going to take Ulthuan, and then we're going to work out what we need to take in Nagaron to actually complete this campaign for us. And we're just going to burn everything we go past in Nagaron. Oh, do you want peace? Not gonna happen. You've done it now, guys. You've bit the hand which was feeding you. I'm not gonna let you survive. I happily left you there for ages. I helped you clear out the orcs in those mountains and you betrayed me. For that, you are going to die. So we've got Agal and Mung, who are still about up there in the north. So Nagaron is slowly confederating with everybody up north, so I suspect there's going to be a united north eventually. However, we shall see what actually happens. I was silly, I should have waited a turn. Oh, we do actually still have an army here. I'd completely forgotten about this army. Let's start double timing these up. Right, we're going to fight this battle. I don't think it's going to be too difficult, and we should be able to finish off the dwarfs. This dwarf faction soon. Oh damn! Okay, that's not good. I'm attacking them when they're in a choke point. I've got lots of slayers here. Now slayers are specialist anti-large infantry. They're kind of like shock infantry, but they're specialist anti-large. So I actually want to be a bit careful here, because they will take down some of my dinosaurs if I'm not careful there. So I'll probably try and use my dinosaurs a little bit more carefully this time. However, there's only so much careful I've got, and I do have that other army moving up, which I can replace a few units from in here with. So that's not really terrible if I do take take a few losses. So right now it's just a matter of I'm just going to have to smash through them if they do fortify up there, which is what they'll do if they're sensible. And, well, we'll kill those slayers. That's not going to be an issue. We're not going to lose this. It's just it could hurt a little bit more than I'd like. Let's take a gamble, because that's quite low. My gambles are being terrible at the moment. I'm not going to be... This isn't going to be a subtle battle. I'm just going to smash straight through the one place. Okay, so they are holding most of their army there. In fact, they don't have many slayers on that side, so actually I'm going to send my heavies around this side. Okay. My mage can go over here as well. So where are their slayers? Because last time I checked, slayers didn't have stalk. So where are all their slayers? Oh, they've got 3 units there. Oh, they do have some there. I'd completely missed them. So they are rejigging themselves slightly. Let's move these guys forwards. No subtlety here, we're just doing a mass charge. Chuck a heal here. Okay, this charge is going well. Let's drop a comment down on those guys there. Straight through. We are shredding them. Even though they are specialist guys, they are getting very damaged. Overcharge this spell. Oh, I can't overcharge that one. Let's whack a lightning bolt down there. Let's throw a debuff down over here. And now let's get you through, and then we'll charge you in the back. This flank is full. This flank is just being completely overwhelmed. You can slam into the back here now. No, you can just shoot the back. Grab a buff. let's get you charging through. And you charging through. This is going to be quite satisfying to watch. I didn't really charge into them though. I'm not aiming at that unit necessarily. Here we go. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. We are struggling a little here. I do want to bring some more units round. I want to start getting rid of their thunderers. We are starting to hurt here actually a little bit, but we're doing nicely. These guys can charge their rangers. Let's start hitting those thunderers heavily. Let's drop another lightning bolt down on them. There's no point, let's drop a lightning bolt on those guys. Oh no, cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh god, it's going to only hit my guys. Things went wrong. Okay, so this side is broken. Let's charge everybody round and in. Get ready for a heal. Let's charge into the back here and let's get my lord on their lord. Oh, right through. So here we are smashing them apart now. Can he shoot while he's in melee? Never quite sure if I want to get this guy involved in melee, or I want him shooting from distance. His damage is huge as well. Let's pull him out and start shooting. And we've got the mass rout. So this battle is now over. So we took quite a lot of damage, but it was a victory as expected. Lots of dead dwarfs on those mountain slopes, or those desert mountain slopes. 300 for 4, 5, 6, 7, so 7 and a bit, 100. So that's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. Yeah, those slayers probably did actually they didn't do that much. You know, my guys were shredding my lord, really getting himself involved there nicely. Let's take this place. And we can probably, with my awesome setup here, this army setup is just... I've not taken this army setup to battle yet, so I'm looking forward to trying this guy out. Because you can see I've got a lot of dinos here. So Karak Zorn, the battle for Karak Zorn, their capital, their last line of defence. And we are going to smash this place to well, we're not going to smash it to rubble, we're going to charge in and we're going to take it over. And we're going to fill it full of Lizardmen. So we've got horned ones, we've got quite a lot of large units here. And far less of our usual units for normal. In fact, what I probably want to do is pull out one of these Stegadons. The plan was to put some of these in one of my other armies, but see how that goes, you know. But things changed. So the dinosaurs are going to go in the centre, and they are all going to just charge that gate. He can actually stay with them ranged. All of these guys are ranged. So theoretically these guys are also cavalry. Okay, now let's get these guys and let's literally use these guys as ranged. Let's charge all of these guys straight up the walls. Yeah, my Kroq, he's charging straight at that as well. comet on those Thunderers. Let's watch this come in. Oh, nice. So we are pounding on their gate. They don't have much on this side, so the second that gate is gone, I can just charge straight through onto their lord, actually. Let's charge. Oh, my guy is only on a cold one. I'll get my Kroxies through as well. We are now really pushing onto the gates too. Get these guys up. Got quite a melee going on at the gates here. Well, I say quite a melee. Let's pull some of these guys in and turn them around so they can start hitting people from behind. Their lord is getting shredded. Let's you guys all turn around onto this unit now. Oh, this is going to be fun. Look at those dwarfs flying. So he auto-charged there, I hadn't realised they did that, and he's still shooting as well while doing melee. So these guys shoot, and he's shooting and in melee at the same time, which is quite good. We are really beginning to push up onto the walls now as well. Okay, let's start using this one to get up actually. Come on, Kroxies, why are you loitering in the gateway? Get in there and get properly involved, Kroxies. Yeah, they're going to charge into this unit, the remains of this unit. These dwarfs are not doing well. There's still people holding at that gate. Oh, their lord is coming back. That's not going to last well for him. And look at this, so they are just shredding into him with ranged fire there. Let's turn these guys back looking at the walls. Who needs archers when I've got these guys? And we do have thunderers hammering us from over there as well. I am going to send a couple of units up to here. The enemy lord is dead and we're going to start capturing their main areas. I'm going to move a couple of these guys up here. So these two, and these guys over here to deal with these. I'm going to send a unit of horned ones each way as well. Comet on the remains of those dwarves. It's going to be fun. They're stuck on the edge and they've got a comet dropping on them. I might hit a few of my own here, but hopefully we'll knock some off. That cracked that unit. Let's drop a lightning bolt into these guys. Start charging up now, pushing up. You're meant to be charging these guys. My lord is shredding here. Let's charge the Kroxies up as well. These guys can, I want to just see how these guys do. You know, you can see the damage they're pouring out there, actually. So we really are starting to break them. Right, we've got another comet. And I'm going to drop an overcharge comet in this last little clump of dwarfs here. This is going to smash them. Even though dwarves do have a natural resistance, they are still going to take a lot of damage from that. So that's cracked the wall now. That wall is completely at lost now, and that is the chain route, and we have won. I quite like that army. So yeah, it's quite a nice army. I almost think those Stegodons are actually better archers than my current archers. So they definitely work very nicely as archers themselves. You can see how much they were kind of doing that ripple fire out, and they also do poison damage. I need to have a bit better of a look at that, maybe in a battle to compare them with something else. And they can also be charged into melee as well. And occupy that, and the dwarfs are done. So Karak Zorn has been pacified. So I can now free up this army, who is going to start pushing up to deal with other things. Okay, they can't move yet. We've got, so let's head over here to work out what we're going to be doing over here now. I'm going to make sure he is chased fully off, and then I need to work out how I'm going to take their... I should probably go to war with the Citadel of Dawn. Who are they allied with?
Ventured out of your rooms,
only Lothans. That's not a huge issue. So I can potentially bring down two armies. I want to see what this army is doing here. No. Let's hit them. Let's not hit them. That was a bad idea, and I've probably just lost that army. Okay, so we are getting there. Got a few level ups to do. He's going to move on Cairn Thel. Right, so let's start building some siege equipment here. So he can stay dug in. How is Lothan doing? Let's start building some walls at Lothan. There's a charge for Shrine. We can't quite take that this turn, but we'll get that next turn. So the invasion is proceeding apace. Right, let's just have a look at our objectives. So, we need to control 50 provinces. I can only control 53, and I need to destroy all of these factions. Ugh. So at some point we're going to have to start rampaging through Naggarond. Though fortunately I think Naggarond might destroy the Cult of Pleasure. Cult of Pleasure might destroy Naggarond for me, because I think they're going to end up confederating. So let's see what Lothan is doing. Lothan, who were my biggest opponent, I've properly broken their power there. I've cut out their heartland already. So their economy has probably just fallen through the bottom, has probably just crumbled. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Hopefully they're not going to attack my city, otherwise I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Again, right now, I think that all that can really happen is little setbacks. I don't think there's really many large setbacks. Anybody's really in a position to really give me any large setbacks. Oh, that army is a pain in the arse. Now, where is he going? So they are just sailing away. So I can ignore them. So I'm going to march my slan on that other little elven colony in the corner. I'm going to jump up and down on them, and then we're going to head up and take the Turtle Isles, and then we're going to deal with that little orc faction, the remaining dark elf factions in there, if they're still there, if they've not confederated yet. And then we are going to, and once we've done that, we'll probably even push up through Mazamundi and start the invasion of Nagaron straight away as well. No subtlety, we'll just start burning and pillaging through them. I'm not going to be capturing cities, I'm just going to be burning Nagaron. If Mazamundi wants to pick up cities behind me, he's more than welcome to. Looks like the dwarfs are at war with the other elven faction, but the other elven faction there I'm not so fussed about that. If it wants to actually pepper the dwarves, I'm not actually upset about that, because I can always move in afterwards and take the settlements back. At some point I am probably going to have to go to war with that faction, but while it's not at war with me, I will leave it alone. Thel is starting to bring her armies to bear, but again, I'm not massively worried by what she's bringing at the moment. I'm wondering if they're ever going to capture that empty settlement next to them. Oh, it is actually an orc settlement at the moment, so I probably need to do that at some point. Hero activity success, those horrible people. Let's just have a look what else I need to do at the moment. Let's bring you back down to Lothern. Nice easy auto. That's good. That's very good. Let's just look how the geomantic web is doing in my main area. So I've still got holes in it, but it is getting stronger now. So we're doing okay up there. Now the question is, do I attack now? Am I powerful enough on my own to take that? I'm going to pop together another army quickly, just to give me some support when I'm fighting this. It's not going to be a pretty army, it's just going to be a quick army, he says while he's got no money.
Of course.
State your business quickly. Your kind are not welcome here.
Oh, what I'm wondering about, I can march him over, sail him over. Let's get these guys on the move. Keep him double timing to catch him up because he's taken a few too many losses. Oh, and he's not taking losses yet. Next turn we're going to go and hammer Toralessar, so we're going to get a shred through these guys as quickly as I can. He can be skipped. We can go for this mysterious island. Let's give them a thing, and then let's finish off with this battle, which is going to take us over 30 minutes, but I like finishing on a battle. So, we'll see. This is says it's. I don't think it's going to be as the balance is going to be anywhere near what it's showing there. So let's smash through these guys with our one Temple Guard unit. Why do I have one Temple Guard unit in this army? This isn't the best shaped army ever, but you know, it's a good army. It'll do. It's got a few monstrous units, so I'm not upset at all by this army. This is more well, it'll do the job basically. So as usual, I'm going to go straight through one of the gates. All my monstrous units are going to smash through that gate. I don't have as many monstrous units this time, but their job is to hammer into that gate and just clear straight through it and destroy and start ripping into the troops inside, which are on the ground, while my Lizardmen, while my Saurus warriors, some of my Saurus warriors certainly take the walls. Let's start moving these guys up. Now, this is the issue with these guys. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage from archers as we charge in. But they also don't have much behind their walls again, which is a silly... I mean, they do back there, but it's a silly idea while facing a faction like me. Because I'm just going to start causing havoc to them. This gate is not going to last long. The second this gate is gone, I'm going to be straight onto their lord. Come on, let's take this gate down. And charge that lord. Come on, stop milling in the gate. And we are on the wall, pushing onto the walls now. I'm going to start pushing these guys up from behind. But you can see we're already hammering onto the walls and starting to push through. Let's chase these guys down. And their lord is in massive amounts of trouble here. heal on himself. I know he's in combat, but I don't think that Lord's going to cause us any issues. Let's throw a Revivification Crystal against these guys. And to be fair, let's just keep the charge on. Cutting through from here, we're pushing up from behind, so my large units are going to start moving directly on their centre. Let's pull my skinks through to start shooting them from behind. He can also start pushing the centre. Here it comes, so we're in the centre. We're a little overwhelmed here, but I'm not particularly worried about that. Why are my Kroxies stopping moving? Well, how did I have some of those guys selected? These guys are just going to sit behind shooting at them now. We are hammering into them in the middle here. We're already starting to break everything in the middle here. Kroxie's hammering in as well. Why is he just not going where I tell him to? These guys are hitting them from behind now. We're pushing up onto there. So the walls are reasonably dealt with. Let's just keep pushing on. Is he stuck? I think my Revivification Crystal is stuck on a rock. So the centre is ours. My Carnosaurs can chase down their cavalry. And we've got the mass rout. So we have taken this place. It's a fairly easy win actually, considering it said the balance of power was sort of 40-60. To me, admittedly, that was nowhere near, you know, it's a nice, easy victory. I just smashed through gates, I pinned them on the walls, and I took their middle. So, not a huge amount of kills on either side. I mean, I lost 88, they lost 387, so again, there are a lot more kills on their side. But it wasn't a really decisive, well, it says it was a decisive victory, you know, things were still going on. If they hadn't broken, you know, it would have just gone on and on and on. So the, let's knock that one over. So the invasion is going well. We are pushing in and taking lots of regions now. You can see my income is shooting up to do with this as well. And we are pretty much this army's just going to be brought up to put some units into another army. Yeah, anyway guys, I am actually going to end it here because we are at 39 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. As always guys, please feel free to offer any feedback you want. Just keep it constructive please. I'm not particularly worried about this campaign now. We are going to, I think we're going to steamroll our way to victory now. So certainly Lothan's going to be taken, but once Lothan is dealt with, once Ulthuan is dealt with, it's going to be a matter of I'm just going to steamroll through Naggarond. I'm not going to be capturing settlements. I'm just going to be destroying everything I come across until those two factions are completely destroyed. So thank you very much for watching guys.